Welcome home, residents. It's your Mayor Alistair back with some more Jurassic goodness. Today we have some huge news as we have a bunch of new dinosaur designs revealed, including the controversial Mutant, which finally has a name, and it's looking pretty weird. Some of these designs look pretty crazy, so you're gonna want to stick around. We even have some more behind the scenes images of Jurassic World Rebirth, showing off a huge returning dinosaur. And as we dive into these new designs, be sure to subscribe and chomp the like button. And by the way, I heard 70% of you are not subscribed, so subscribe. That new trailer is right around the corner. First off, let's take a closer look at that TRex design. There are a bunch of new toys releasing, giving us a better look at the fearsome Tyrannosaurus Rex in Jurassic World Rebirth. And dare I say, this may be the best design in the series. I'm loving the more stocky physique. It looks bulkier, which kind of reminds me of the bull from The Lost World, specifically that animatronic, and the way the head is pulled back gives it dinosaur renaissance vibes. Feels almost retro, which was one of the things the rumors reported on last year. One of the toys even has a glowing orange light, which looks a bit like fire breath to me, but I think this is just meant to be some way of mimicking gore, like the red light symbolizes blood or something. Who knows, it's a bizarre choice. And it's a lot more clear in this lighting that the Rex is indeed brown. I know some people have been saying it's green, but that's just because it's surrounded by long grass. But its color will be clearer when it actually gets up and attacks the civilians. Overall, this is probably going to be my favorite design, even beating the male Rex in The Lost World. Now let's talk about the ferocious Velociraptor, because we have a new design that's been revealed through the toys. Of course, we've already seen the previous Raptor design with its grey, white body and colourful blue head with those JP3 styled quills. This design is great, but most of us assumed it wouldn't be the only one, since different sexes have different physiological qualities. And we were right. In this Duncan Kincaid vs Velociraptor set, we get a look at a second type of raptor, which just looks awesome. It's a strong orange color with black stripes going through the middle of its body, which obviously harks back to the Tiger Raptor from The Lost World, which is easily the best raptor design. So having something similar to that coming back makes me super hyped. Now, I'd say this is the female raptor, but it has quills that were previously used to showcase which ones were male, though based on the fact that this has a more colorful display, which is something typically found on male birds to attract mates, that this one is indeed male, and the new orange one is female. Both of these raptor designs, to me, are the best we've gotten from the Jurassic series since Jurassic Park 3. And I'm so excited to see them be actually scary again. It's been way too long. Now let's move on to the menacing mutant of Jurassic World Rebirth, the failed experiment, the D-Rex. This is probably the most intriguing part of the film so far. What is it? Where did it come from? And what exactly is its name? Well, we have the answer for one of those things. It's been confirmed through the toys that this mutant is called Distortus Rex. Now, Mattel has been taking down posts of the toy for some reason, so what we're going to do is we're going to paste the link down in the description so that you can click on it to take a look. Otherwise, we might get a copyright strike, which we obviously don't want, so go check it out. And after looking at it, a lot more dinosaur looking than I think most were expecting. Most of the fan art had this thing being a hulking, monstrous freak, but from this, it's clearly got the body of a T-Rex, but the genes responsible for removing the front legs from the frog DNA haven't been successful, and it's almost gotten mixed up and given it another set of hind legs, and the bloated skull comes from the embryonic stage. Interestingly, scientists today are experimenting on chickens by halting the development of certain traits like tail loss or tooth reduction, and in this case, the skull simply hasn't finished forming properly. So it actually makes a lot of sense scientifically speaking. We also have a new poster revealed by Empire magazine, giving us a creepy up-close look at this Pugosaurus's face. And this is the last thing you'd want to see when alone in a dark jungle. We've also learned, thanks to Empire Magazine's new article, that the Distortus Rex will not only be the villain, but also sympathetic. After all, this thing didn't ask to be born, it's simply a mistake of its creators trying to play God. Empire Magazine reads, "Like the greatest movie monsters, it's meant to inspire pity as well as terror. It's as if another animal has been wrapped around the T-Rex," says Ireland's David Vickery. Gareth wanted us to feel sorry for it as well as terrified, because its deformities have caused it some pain, and there's an encumbrance to it. This is really what this creature needed to make it something more than just a big scary monster, and I'm all here for it. This thing looks less freaky in toy form. I think most are expecting it to have some sickly color scheme or something, but it's kind of more traditionally brown like many other dinosaurs. Though it's worth remembering that this thing will spend most of, if not all of its time shrouded in darkness, so it's gonna look a lot scarier when on screen. But overall, I like it. It doesn't go too far. It's certainly nothing like the human hybrids, which we have a video coming out on, so subscribe for that. It's just the right amount of monster and the right amount of dino. Now, we have plenty more dinosaurs to go through, starting off with the return of Parasaurolophus, which is reusing the Jurassic World Dominion design, which still looks really cool. They were one of the best parts of that film, honestly. But we also have a brand new shot from the film set, showing they have a massive practical effect to be used as reference. It's very much dead, with its bowels having been removed by something much larger. I'm guessing the reason this prop is so large is so it looks far more impressive when captured on camera. Just like how Godzilla's size changes depending on the set piece, they needed this prop to be larger because maybe from the angle they were shooting at, it would have looked normal. They did a similar thing with Fallen Kingdom, where they had a literal kaiju-sized Stegosaurus carcass. We didn't get to see that in the film, unfortunately, but unlike that, we'll actually get to see the Parasaurolophus, which was likely killed by the bone-crunching Tyrannosaurus Rex, before the highly anticipated river raft scene. The toys also confirm the return of Jurassic Park 3's Pteranodon design, which has that large crest at the back, except it's now blue instead of red. Regardless, this looks infinitely better than the ones from Jurassic World, which are just hideous. We even have some more Spinosaurus toys, giving us a better look at this dino out of water, including its varied color palette, because if you didn't know, each one of these specimens have different identifying patterns. And yeah, it's growing on me. I'm hoping we get to see plenty of this in the film, because I don't want it to just be in this one scene where they're swimming around in the water. It's not quite reached the levels of Jurassic Park 3's iconic Spino yet, but who knows, maybe that'll change when we see the film. Speaking about the Spinosaurus scene, we get a new look at the Mosasaurus, and this thing is just beautiful. It's possibly the biggest glow-up in the Jurassic series, if not one of the biggest. And speaking of Mosasaurus, we have a video going over the history of this animal and how terrifying it's going to be in Jurassic World Rebirth, coming soon. So turn on the notification button so you don't miss it. Outside of this, we have the Maiasaurus that was rumored to be making an appearance, the massive Titanosaurus, which looks majestic as hell, as well as a bunch of other dinosaurs that are just for the toys, like the Nanotyrannus, Achillobeta, Irarosaurus and Purosaurus, and a bunch of others that won't actually appear in the film. All in all, Jurassic World Rebirth looks to have the best dinosaur designs in the series since 2001. They're back to being colorful, vibrant, expressive, but realistic and animalistic at the same time. I'm so excited to see more and for the dinosaurs to actually be scary again. And with a trailer only days away, we'll be right here to cover it all. So subscribe and chomp the notification button to become a resident of DangerVille today. Before we go, we asked you residents over on Twitter what you think of the D-Rex now it's been fully revealed. And this is what you had to say. Go follow us at DangerVille Team to participate in Q&As like this. dinosaur are you most hyped to see? Let us know in the comment section down below. I've been Alistair, and we'll see you residents in the next one.